Hold on. Rotate your device. Rotate. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready. My phone won't stay balanced in this position. Knock, knock. I'm trying to get this set up. Apparently it won't let me into my live that I scheduled earlier or something. I don't know. I don't do enough lives to know this. And then it's telling me I have to rotate my screen to this position. And my camera base, close up. My camera base won't stay up. There we go. Okay, I think maybe that'll do it. I don't want to be this direction. I want to hide my belly. That's not fair. Hi, people. Howdy. Hi, Kat. Hey, guys. Okay, so I was ready. I had all this set up, and then I went into the where are we at again? Yeah, the YouTube app. Hi everybody. I went into the YouTube app and it wouldn't let me get into the live, so I guess I just started another little pop-up one. But a couple people found it, so hopefully that works out. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are having a good day. Hey, how's it going? This is like lemonade. It's not pee, so I just want to put that disclaimer out there. That's not what this is. No matter what it looks like. Hey guys, how's everybody doing? I was just reading the news, and apparently there's nothing interesting in it. There's just nothing good in the news, so we'll get rid of the news. Howdy people, everybody's saying hi. I put out a video, I don't remember when it was, it's been a while. It's been a while. Marshall, Kat, Gina, Ron, everybody, Greg, who did I miss? Everybody, was it Charlene? Everybody, hi. There's that waterfall girl, Bree, that's who she is, yeah. Howdy. So I put out a video, it might have been my last video, I'm not sure, and I was kind of batting around the idea of a second van, and I asked what people thought, and the underwhelming majority said get a new van or do what you want to do, and then some say don't do another van. But I think the get another van folks won the day. And so now I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description of this somewhere. And so anybody who said, yes, I should get a new van, I'm going to put a link to PayPal so you can help me pay for it. I'm teasing. I'm kidding. Tim, how's it going? How's California? You're still in California, right? Right, I think. I'm so out of it. I've been off the beaten path and haven't been putting out as many videos. Hey Mike, how's it going? Haven't putting out as many videos because I've been out having fun, and I sort of had some plans. I was making some videos to get ahead of myself, and there's a project that I've been working on intermittently for, I'd say, the last year and a half. I don't know that I will make it to Oregon 23. Very unlikely. But maybe I'll do a meetup here and everybody can come here and visit. But what was I was saying something and I lost my train of thought. Tim. Everybody. The where was I? Okay, so yes, I was filming to make some video content for some projects in Elko. Probably not in Elko, Cat. Probably not in Elko. Might be a longer ride. That's a really, really, really good question, Tim. That's a really good question. I'll I'll consult my I'll consult my crew and ask them, and let me get back with you. Tahiti sounds good. Or where? What's the other one? Fiji. I saw a movie once about Fiji. It says it's as far as you can go. Folding underwear. Folding underwear. I don't fold my underwear. I'm too lazy. I don't fold most of my stuff. I like to hang up whatever I can. If I can hang it, that's good. If I can't hang it, then it just goes into a bin, and then I deal with wrinkles or whatever it is. And just don't look at yourself in the mirror. You don't have to worry about it. That works that way. But so what was I saying? Fiji. Yeah, we should all have a meet up in Fiji. Those was it Tom Hanks movie? It's as far away as you can go until you're coming back. I think that was the movie. I think that was the quote. Something. What movie was that? I can't remember. The one where he's living in that fake world in the bubble. That one. Yeah, Fiji. We'll all meet in Fiji. Band's optional. Everyone folds up. I could go show some unfolded underwear, but I don't think that's appropriate. But yeah, no, my stuff, most everything either hangs up or bins. Hang it up, put it in bins. That's it. I'm a far cry from being that organized. Thumbs up. We love thumbs. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Some say that the interaction is good whether you click the thumb either way. Do they make pontoons for vans? That is a really good question, and I'm thinking if they did make pontoons for vans, that's going to require a metal fabricator to form, and thumb sideways, all the thumbs. A metal fabricator to make those, and I believe pontoons are made out of aluminum. So that means you will need an aluminum supplier, and you will need an aluminum welder. And the past few days or the last week, I have actually been looking around the area here to find somebody that can supply and do aluminum welding for a project, and so far that's been a bust. There's just nobody here. Very large inner tubes, that could do it. Where is my old van? My van doesn't like being called old, because my van is younger than I am. So if my van is old, then I'm old, and I'm not old. I refuse. No, I will stay immature till the day I die. I refuse to get old. It's not going to happen. So my van is not old. But my van is hiding at an undisclosed location to most, and it is rubber in the thousands. Yeah, I'll start planting some rubber trees. It'll save us some money on it. We'll plan for it in about 15, 20 years when they mature. But yeah, no, my van right now is parked, and I am traveling because this is not the van wall behind me, and I have so I do have a couple people keeping an eye on that van, on my van for me, while I'm out gallivanting and causing trouble. But the next step is to find another van, because if I'm going to build a second van, then previous van, I like that. That's much better, much better. So part of my thinking with my van is the gas prices. When the gas prices went up over $5 a gallon, it was costing me 50 cents a mile for fuel 50 cents a mile, and it's just ridiculously expensive, and it just kind of it really puts a crimp on your budget, and it makes you reevaluate what you're doing, where you're going. I was going to take a trip East Coast, and the gas went up over $5, and I looked at it, and it's like, I said I could fly out to the East Coast, rent a vehicle, hang out there for a week or two, and fly all the way back to the West Coast, and it would still be cheaper than the gas money to drive there. So I put those vans on hold, and then I hung out in much cheaper to live in Thailand. I haven't been there. Maybe I'll go there soon. Have to check that out. But I want to go. I want to go to a lot of those places in that area, and I also want to go. I want to go down and visit you guys in Australia, and I want to go to New Zealand. I should work on getting my channel monetized so I can make some money to take all these trips that I'd like to take. But what was that, like 910 or something? So I'm getting close. Then I can, from what everybody says, if I get it monetized, then I can get like $4 or $5 a month from YouTube and pay somebody $1,000 a year to do my taxes. I still have my bike. Yes, I do have the bike, and the bike was getting, was it 50 miles to the gallon? Somewhere right around there, which is good. But it's super expensive, but worth every cent. See, the problem is that I live on basically a fixed income. In a lot of ways, I'm not old enough to be retired. I don't get a retirement, but in a lot of ways, because my income is based on investments, my income is fixed. So I do have to travel, and all my plans and trips, all of that has to be within my budget. So I have to work that out, a lot like a retired person on a pension would have to do. So, gotta pinch pennies occasionally, but it's all good. Pop-up trailer to pull the bike. There we go. That's more in line with it. But I took the bike trip. That was a month or 6 weeks, somewhere around there, of tent living, and it was fun. It was an adventure, but at the same time, to travel on a motorcycle, you're making so many sacrifices. And to be brutally honest, unless you're staying in a motel while you're doing motorcycle camping, some of those sacrifices involve personal hygiene. You can't clean yourself and take care of yourself anywhere near as well as you can if you are in a vehicle or in a house or staying in a motel, whatever. And in my van, I've got shower, running water, hot water, and everything in my van. And to go on the bike, you're giving up a lot of that. So that's part of the sacrifice to doing the van or small thing. And a lot of people who are doing the smaller vehicles, like my van is big, so a lot of people doing the smaller vehicles, you're making those sacrifices, or you're finding public showers, different things like that, jumping in rivers, different things, which I like to do. I need to do more of that, more river jumping. But so there's sacrifices, and so where was I? Okay, so the bike trip was good. It was fun, but at the same time, it was a lot of inconveniences and sacrifices and things where you're traveling. It's like, God, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. Blah 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 blah. And just sucked this belly in. I went and I lost a bunch of weight, and then I went traveling, and I've been eating more and eating out more, and was like cooking less for a period of time. So I gained some of that weight back, and so now I'm working on losing that again. So that's been something, a struggle. I don't know, struggle. Hello, Sarah. How's it going? A struggle. Some of that's with age. When you get not quite as young, it's easier to put on weight when you're not quite as young. But I go. It does, yeah. So I go. I'll get up to like 210 pounds, and then I'm happy. I get up to about 210, and then I need to bring it back down closer to the 180. As I get acid reflux when I hit over 200 pounds. I start getting acid reflux, and that tells me that I need to knock it off and cut back on stuff. So my body talks to me and tells me, lose weight, and so I'm working on that a little bit. But so the moral of the story, or the main reason I came live today, really was to discuss this with you. I need you guys to help me read this. I can't figure out anything going on. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I need y'all to help me read that, because I can't figure out what it says. I can't keep up on the news. It's terrible. This it's like reading Chinese or Japanese or something. I don't know, but where am I at? Where am I at? Okay, I'm wandering off topic and I'm just BSing. So I'm going to be looking for a van, and one of the goals is smaller. Is that Korean? Yeah, I have no idea. It's not English. I'm very ignorant when it comes to language in reading languages or speaking any second languages. Very ignorant in those regards, and I have a lot to learn. But you said Korean. It's not North Korea, is it? I hope I'm not in North Korea. That would be bad. They don't have a good reputation there. That Kim guy here is not very nice, but I don't think that's where I'm at, so I'm okay. But yeah, so the goals with another van is something more fuel efficient, easier, smaller, quicker, lighter, and those things. So I'm gonna go shopping for a small. I'm thinking a van, more minivan style, maybe Mobangs, maybe something like that. Get a unique van, meet up and let everyone help build it out. Ah, there we go. If I have to pay for everybody to get here, that could get expensive though. But all you need is about $2,000 and a valid passport, and you can come visit. Valid passport, valid passport. I mix up a valid passport visa if I say all those backwards, but that's all good. But yeah, so I'm going to be looking for something smaller and more efficient, maybe something, a minivan like Mo Banks has. See if I can compete with him on crafty design ideas or something, but probably not. He's got the hello. He's been dialing in his vans for so long. I don't think I can compete with that. But I'm going to work on that, and I'm working on suppliers. Got to get suppliers to get things. Where I'm at is a little tiny town, and there just isn't much here. So if I need things, is this Japanese? 25 miles a gallon and Rumi is good, but they don't have a Honda Odyssey over here. They don't have that. I've looked at several vehicles. I've looked at a couple of used vehicles. I've looked at a couple new vehicles, and honestly, some of the used ones I've looked at are actually look better, cheaper, and have more room than the new ones. But I'll cover that in some videos. But what I'm doing is I'm getting things ready. I know there are things that I'm going to need regardless, so I'm ordering a lot of things online, because here in this small town you can't buy stuff. There's no box stores, there's no Walmarts, there's no nothing. Nothing. Not even really good hardware stores. This is very limited. I was looking, and it looks like to build whatever I do with wood, I was looking for 2-inch screws, and I may have to order 2-inch screws online because I couldn't even find them here, 2-inch screws, and that's not something that's super uncommon. So there's going to be a lot of online ordering, and then anything ordered here takes a week and a half to get here. So it's a lot of planning. And then if I start building something, if I run out of something, then I have to order it again, and then I have to wait a week and a half. So that may delay building whatever I get. That may delay building it, and might slow down video production, things like that. But it's all good. It's all good. But Belize, Mexico, Baja. I've only been in Mexico as far as just going to the dentist. That's as far. I haven't been to the Baja Peninsula or anything like that. I have not been to South America or Central America. Haven't done any of those. And so, what are we building? Just got in. Okay, Mobangs. I am going to build I am going to build out a small van, kind of probably maybe something similar to you have, or maybe if I can see one smaller, see if I can start a competition with you for the smallest van. But there is a very, very, very good possibility that between Nevada and where I'm at now, there may be a pond in the middle. There may be a little pond in the middle. Nissan 200. I can look. I'll look it up. I think I saw some kind of Nissan. I don't know if it was a 200. Ain't the newspaper. Yeah. Why would I throw you off? He'll win. I can cut my feet off. I can. Okay, so I can cut a hole. I can cut a hole in the back door of a van, and I can build out a little box to where I'll put my feet. If it comes down to it, I may do that. The newspaper. You're right. The newspaper could be to throw you off, but that could be a trick, because I could still be look at bunny play here van. Okay, I'll check that out. I need to write that down somewhere because I won't remember it. All right, here. Okay, I have that written down. I'll remember that. I'll take a look at that. But there was a Nissan. There was a Nissan. I don't know if it was a 200. It was something I saw. But it didn't have. I don't know. It's not like the NV200s in America. They don't have the room, the headroom. But yeah, Tim, the newspaper may be to throw you off, but it might not be. It might be to show you exactly where I'm at, and for you to think it's throwing you off. Write in Chinese. I can write in Chinese. I can do that. Let me find a page. Let me find a page here. Find a page I've already read. Okay, I can write in Chinese. Okay, see? That's in Chinese. That says where I am. Okay, got it? The bad news is this is also my writing in English. So it doesn't get better no matter what. It doesn't get better. It's just bad either way. It's bad. But yeah, so I am going to be looking at a van. I'm going to be checking out different ones. And the big thing is to find something small, efficient, bulk back chickens. The Philippines, we can go there, check that out. It's hot in the Philippines though, so I don't know, it's awfully hot. Anything in the tropics is hot. But Australia is hot too, except for the southern end of Australia is not hot, I believe. But I do want to travel more and do things, but I'm gonna find a van that works. It's gonna be small, and it's not gonna be anywhere near as complex as my last van. If anything, it'll probably be more comparable to a weekend van as opposed to a full-time van. Or as Tim said, I think Tim Mobangs, I think you said, or someone said that, I think you stole it from somebody else or something, one of your videos, anytime van, something like that, anytime van, one of those things. But so I'm going to be looking for something that works, but something small, and the build out won't be super complex because, well, number one, it's hard to get things here. Anytimer, yeah, that's it. Australia is hot. It's all hot in the summer. The heat, I've got to get used to the heat. Minivan brigade with us. Yeah, minivan. But we'll see. It's going to be something different. It's going to be much different than my big van. It's not going to have anywhere near the creature comforts. It won't have it. It won't have the room. I don't even think you can buy a van over here that size. I don't know. Wherever I'm at in Mexico, I don't know. That's where I was? Yeah, Mexico? No, Belize. That's at Belize. I've never been to Belize. I was invited there one time. I have a cousin who he has a timeshare, or had one that was expiring. I don't know if he still has it. But he invited me one time if I wanted to go down there to Belize for Christmas, and it didn't work out because I was going to Quartzsite or something, one of those things. But no, I have not been that far south. Yeah, haven't been that far south. One day I will. I just need to. Costa Rica. Costa Rica's an island. Do you really need a van in Costa Rica? That's small, I think. But I guess anywhere. It depends on transportation or public transportation. But some places you don't even need a vehicle. They're just the public transportation is just so good. But it is hot. But I grew up in Florida. I was born in Orlando and lived in Daytona for 28, 29 years. So the hot and humidity is something I grew up with. I wouldn't say that I was used to it or ever got used to it because it's hot is hot, muggy is muggy. But so let's just say I'm accustomed to it, and I know how much fun it is and how important air conditioning is. Air conditioning. But and that's I don't know. I have air conditioning. I have a window type air conditioner in my other van, and there won't be any. I don't think there's any way to build an air conditioner into a little minivan. I don't know, unless you broke out a window. But we'll see. If it gets hot enough, I'll find a way. I think that will work. Where are we at? So I'm going to be shopping for a van. And I think I'll do maybe some videos of maybe bouncing around looking at things, and then work on getting materials, things I'll need. I actually already started buying things. I've already been ordering basic things that I know I already need. Happy. Yes, I am very happy. It is hot, and I am in a hot climate, and it's not Nevada. Northern Nevada right now is snowing and locked in winter. And there's a way to build anything. Yes, there is. Trying to figure, I'll get a van and I'll jack it up and I'll build an air conditioner into the bottom or something. One of those things. I'll figure out a way. Or get close to the ocean and just live in the ocean. Just if you get hot, just jump in the water. Maybe, but we'll see how it is. But it'll be interesting. But that'll be my next upcoming videos. Argentina, now that sounds like fun. South America, that does sound like fun. But that's split system AC. The problem with getting into air conditioning for a van, the problem with that is the energy draw, the batteries you need, and or the solar you need. Even like a little window, just like a little window unit, some of the smaller window units take about 500 watts to run. And to consistently get 500 watts on cloudy days or muggy, whatever, you're going to need 500 to 700 watts. I would say minimum 500 to 700 watts of solar. Get used to the heat, and you don't need AC. I don't know that I can ever get used to the heat. There are ways to cope with the heat, and there are ways to not die in the heat, but I don't know if there's a way to get used to the heat. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. But yeah, so in my opinion, from my experience, is that you plug into mains, or you need like a minimum of 800 watts of solar, or you're going to need a generator to run sometimes, and you may still need a generator to run sometimes, or you're going to be running the vehicle engine to make air for aircon. And if you're going to run the vehicle for aircon, you might as well just run. It burns you, yeah, it does, yeah, you have fair skin, that's not good for you, that'll mess you up. Gotta be careful. You need so much solar, and most of the vehicles that I've seen here are so small, I don't think you can put enough solar on the roof of these vehicles that you would be able to run the air conditioner. Even with unlimited budget, and you can buy all you want, I just don't know that you can install us. He's in Texas. Yeehaw, Texas. Yep. My aunt is in San Antonio, and I was supposed to go visit her, and that was going down south, and a left-hand turn, and I think I made the wrong turn and went a different direction. But I would like to go down there and visit her sometime. But this is January. Texas is cold today. See how out of touch I am. But yeah, no Texas. I went to Texas. The only time I've been to Texas was for Austin City Limits Music Festival. I went down there the year before the shutdown, right before the COVID shutdown, all that stuff. I went to Austin City Limits, and that was really cool. I flew into there. I was living in Tennessee at the time. I flew into Austin, Texas. I rented, it was a little Kia. I don't remember what it was, but it was a little 4-door compact car. And I lived in that for like 9 days while I was in Texas. And it was the Austin City Limits was awesome. Had a lot of fun. But living in that little compact car for 8 or 9 days during the summer in Texas was brutal, and that's part of the reason I ended up with the larger van, box truck van type thing that I have. Is I knew that anything that size was just way too small for me at that point. And then what did I do next? Then I flew out to Portland, Oregon, and I rented a U-Haul van for about a week, family reunion and stuff like that. And that was about the right size. I could do like a full size, like a E150 or Chevy 1500. I could do that. But there again, still like a high top. But 424, 245 gas bill this month. No heater running off. That's crazy. Crazy. But yeah, I don't know. My bills have been mostly minimal, except for traveling, and the biggest thing that's been eating up is I put out a couple flying videos, so flying back and forth and around. That gets 3 hoodies and long johns. That works, but most of my monthly bills and money stuff has been going to flying. But I don't know what I was gonna say. Something. I lost my train of thought. So yep, I'm not gonna tell anyone exactly where I'm at yet, even though a couple of you already know. But if anybody has any questions for me, if you want to ask, if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll probably end this in a couple minutes. Let everyone get back to their lives. Anybody? Must be doing something physical. Urgh. I sweat everything out so it looks. But I do. I try to stay in shape a little bit. I haven't been. Did y'all hear that? I just leaned back and broke my chair. I broke my chair. Someone's going to say, I told you not to lean back in that chair. This chair I'm sitting in is actually the second one I broke. I leaned back in them and they break. I'm not in jail. Sorry, Wes. I'm not sure what kind of questions I can ask. What am I an expert in? I'm not. I'm an expert in nothing and everything. I would say. I've been doing the van life for close to 3 years, and up until and living full time in the van and doing the van life for 3 years. An expert at living life. There we go. One of the things I pointed, I'm good at solar, different things like that. I never plugged in the. I mean, now this is a building behind me, and I'm looking at another van. I'm good at swimming in frozen water. I'm good at that. I'm good at some of the electrical stuff. I'm good at the solar. Eating snowballs, yep, good at that. I could go for some snowballs right about now. It's kind of warm. But the van building basic stuff, I can answer a lot of basic questions on just the life and the van life, things like that. And solar, blah blah blah. I mean, it's before coming here was 2.5 years on the road, and never plugging in 2.5 years. I think. 1 second, I'll be right back. I broke it. 1 second, be right back. Trying to find something. Can't find it, can't find it, can't find it. Okay, can't find it. Going too long. Back to the camera. The rubber duck made the trip. I do have the rubber duck somewhere. He was over here by the sink, but I can't find him. But he is. Jackery 2000, Jackery 500, Jackery 240, and Tioga 800 watt. I think I have 2100 watt. Not telling us where he is. No, not telling us where he is. I'm good at that. The Jackeries are good. Some of them are better. 200 watts, in my opinion, 200 watts is not enough. You really want bare minimum 400. If you can only put 200 watts on your roof, then you need 200 more watts that's deployable, foldable, something. Yeah, he's here. He'll make an appearance. I have to find him, but he is here. I think the problem is I cleaned. What's wrong with short videos? Nothing's wrong with short videos, but to make a short video, you have to stop talking and then just blah 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 blah. Stop talking is hard. But yeah, back to that solar question. I really think you need 400. I really think you need 400 watts of solar minimum. If you can only put 200 on the roof, get 200 watts of foldable. You've got multiple. Solar generators or whatever they're calling now, power stations. You've got multiple ones of those, so you can the other queen of short. so you can. I will be back sometime. I will, but it's going to be a little while. It really is. To keep them all on, they turn off sometimes on their own. What I've had, okay, so 400 watts. One way or another, you need a minimum of 400 watts, so you're charging more than one of those things at once, or charging them all 400 watts. You need that. I've got a few of the Blue Eddy products, and the ones I've had with those, the biggest, not the biggest, but one of the shortfalls of those is they shut down. When that solar generator shuts down, it turns off. When the sun comes up, even if you're keeping it plugged into your solar, when the sun comes back up, it'll charge the battery up, but the unit will not turn back on. So if you have to be there to turn it on. If you're somewhere else and the power goes to zero, you have to wait till you get back to charge back up. As an example, let's say somebody has solar on their van, but they're far away from their van, and it snows on their solar panels for days in a row, and their Blue Eddy or their Jackery, whatever it is, it dies, then it dies. If you have to, like in that situation, you have to have somebody there that will go back and turn it back on for you, because that's one of the pitfalls. So if that's one thing I would look for. Anyone out there, if you're looking at getting into one of those solar gens, Jackery, Blue Eddy, whatever, if you get one of those things, I would strongly look at one that knows, that remembers it's on and off state. I don't even know if they make one, but if they do, I would look for that. It knows it's on and off state, so if the battery drains all the way down and it turns off at night, when the sun comes up and it starts charging again, it'll turn back on. That's something that I haven't seen, but it's something that we really need from these all-in-one solar generator units. Yeah, we need that. I dropped my pen. I'd do better if I had something to fidget with, my little fidget spinner thing. But Yeah, so as far as the solar goes, 400 watts minimum on anything. And I'm going to say that and then watch when I do this van, I won't have 400 watts. Watch, it'll happen. Um, I'm already measuring roofs of vehicles out here to see what'll fit and what won't fit, and all those things. If you're not in your vehicle for a long period of time, you shouldn't have anything running. Well, no, not necessarily, not necessarily. So like if you're, okay, so if you're doing $200 roof and 200 portable, so that will work. If you're not in your van for a period of long time, depending what it is, sometimes you want to shut things down, lock it up. Really good if you have secure storage. But let's say you don't have secure storage and you leave or you abandon your vehicle for a period of time. You can leave your solar on and you can leave a couple LED lights on, put it on a timer or whatever, and so that you still have lights turning on inside your vehicle. That way, if anyone's looking at it, they see lights turning on in the evening in your camper or whatever it is. If someone's at a glance, they may get the impression that it's not abandoned, it's not just left there, someone's still in there because lights turn on. So in a situation like that, it's good to still have that running. What else? Heat pad. Lights keep the mice out. That's true, yeah. Lights, but they are powered off automatically, I guess, because nothing. Okay, so going to that comment right there. Some of the units have an energy saving mode, and some of them just have built-in energy saving. I think some of the Jackeries, maybe Blue Eddies, I'm not sure. Eco mode, things like that. It will shut off if you don't have a minimum load. Like you have to have 20 watts or 50 watts continuously drawing out of it, or it will automatically shut down. I know there are some units that are designed that way as an energy saving feature. Let's say you were just using it to charge your phone and your phone finishes charging and the unit shuts off. Never have a minimum load. So there's something like that. They're just if you have the know-how and the tech skills, you're really, I think you're still better off building your own system. I really do. Especially if you're not living in areas where it freezes. Because if it freezes, then you have to have protections for lithium batteries, blah, 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 so they don't try to charge while frozen, all those things. But it really is, you're better off with a build your own system as far as I'm concerned. And saying that, in this new build, I'm gonna get a little Blue Eddy solar generator. I'm gonna get one of those just because it's easy and it fits, and I'm not gonna put the time or energy into building a real heavy duty system into this thing. Because it's not going to have hot water, it's not going to have aircon. There's just so many things it's not going to have. It doesn't feel that it's worth my time to make a heavy, real intense system. It's good to see you, Charlene. Thanks for stopping by. Take care. Be safe. Try to stay warm and not hot and not cold. And all those things. Be safe out there. I'm going to, it's at 43 minutes and 44 minutes, so I will end this within the minute unless anyone has any more questions, comments, concerns, other than where I'm at. I don't know how much exact traveling I will be doing because I'm in a foreign place and I don't know the rules, I don't know the area so much. My family's going to really think I'm crazy. If you're planning on living in your van or anything like that, they're going to think you're crazy anyway, so just go ahead and do it. But, summer, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you're southern hemisphere, so that's backwards. Here it is winter because it's January. It is winter, but I'm still sweating. So there's a problem. But no, it's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and call this. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I miss you guys. I miss the travels. Where am I located? In America, I'm located in northern Nevada when I'm not traveling. But right now, I'm in a different time zone that's probably at least 4 to 5 to 6 hours different than most of you guys. But it's all good. All right, thanks for stopping by. You guys take care. Be safe. Build a van.